Hey everyone, Dana here. My refrigerator farts. Did you hear that? There it was. Why does my refrigerator fart? I think it has to do with the fact that it is a really energy efficient fridge. A plus rating. I think that the seals on the doors are really tight, which is good, but I guess every minute or so, the fridge still has to let out some air, and I guess it comes out in the sound of like a fart. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Do you have a farting fridge? I can't sleep without closing the bedroom door. The farting fridge keeps me up at night. I'll be just falling asleep and then So, if you hear that noise when I'm filming in the kitchen, now you know what it is. The weather is not nice. Fall has fallen and it's fallen hard. It's cold and gray, and I know that some people are really huge fans of fall. Yeah, when the leaves are all different colors, especially if it's a sunny day, then okay. I also think it's pretty, but days like this where it's cold and gray, nah. Let me know down in the comments and in the little eye in the corner, what's your favorite season? Okay, so I've noticed something with my German. Please let me know down in the comments, is this something that you have experienced with German as a foreign language or any other foreign language? What's going on? I have noticed that with some people, I feel like my German language skills are great. And then there are some people with whom my German, it feels like day one German lesson. I've noticed especially with friends and people with whom my relationship with them started in English. It seems like with a lot of those people, I then struggle nowadays to speak German with them. I open up my mouth to talk to them in German and there's a block. The words just don't want to come out, or they come out but the grammar's all flipped around. I'm missing vocabulary all of a sudden, vocabulary that I definitely knew. Great example, hanging out with my mother-in-law and Stefan. Stefan and I began our relationship in English. My mother-in-law and I, Stefan's mom, we always spoke German with each other. We never spoke English with each other. With her, I can speak great German, at least I think it's great. I feel pretty fluent, it feels pretty easy. But then Stefan comes into the room and I try to speak to him in German and it's it is such an uphill battle for me to speak German with him. My brain just doesn't want to do it. It is what it is, and it's just frustrating though, because with Stefan, he's the German that I spend the most time with. So it'd be great if I could speak German with him. This is just one reason. Maybe I'll make a video about a bunch of the reasons why Stefan and I don't speak German together really on a regular basis. The main language of our relationship is English, Danglish type of thing. Hello, good morning. It's Sunday now and we are making breakfast. And the plan is for Stefan and I to film a video together, which I'm really excited about because I feel like it's been a while since you and I sat down and filmed a video together. Then later, we're going to be having guests here, Kari and Janusz from the Easy German YouTube channel. Exciting day, but first, Frühstück. I'm here now getting ready to film with Kari, and Janusz is here as well. And
Stefan behind the scenes.
There's Janusz, there he goes. Okay, so we're gonna do a little time lapse, Stefan. Will you set that up as well? Thank you. Being a YouTuber with the YouTube algorithm has been for me would say a pretty unhealthy experience. I make my videos and sometimes the algorithm seems to support the video and sometimes the algorithm does not. I've made over 500 videos. The algorithm changes, as far as I understand it, all the dang time. So even if I think I understand it, for one little second, poof, changes. And that can be a really, or it is, for me at least, a really frustrating thing. And it, yeah, definitely feels kind of unhealthy. I spend all of this time and emotional, yeah, to make a video. And then I put it on YouTube and YouTube sends the video out to, I guess, some people. How it decides who to send the video out to, how many people, I don't know. At other jobs, I was told, like, this is what we're expecting of you. And then I would try to do that. And then I would get feedback, yes, you did it, or no, you didn't. But I never get any feedback from YouTube. I feel like I'm chasing around a cloud that is constantly changing and constantly moving and maybe doesn't even exist. And so the whole thing just often feels really unhealthy. But on the other hand, I feel like I should be really grateful that YouTube exists because I wouldn't be able to do this without YouTube. Like, I wouldn't be able to have a YouTube channel if YouTube didn't exist, obviously. I feel like I'm somehow being ungrateful by even complaining or even bringing up the things that I don't like about YouTube and the YouTube algorithm, because without YouTube, I wouldn't be able to do this at all. What I really want is I want people to see the video and take something away from it. Of course, people aren't going to take something away from the video if YouTube isn't showing it to them. Hello. Okay, same day, like 15 minutes later. I just finished editing the footage of what I said about the whole algorithm thing. And there's two things that I want to mention on top of that. As a YouTuber, I am basically like 99% dependent on the algorithm to get my videos to people. Yeah, I also post about it on Instagram and other social media, but I'm basically mostly dependent on the algorithm for people to see my videos. In the past, it was like if you subscribed to a YouTube channel and that YouTuber put out a video, then you would get the video. But as far as I understand it nowadays, that's not necessarily the case. The YouTube algorithm does not necessarily send out a YouTuber's video to all of the subscribers. Who the algorithm sends my videos to, how many of my subscribers, how many of non-subscribers see my video, I'm completely dependent on the algorithm for that. And I guess there's really nothing I can do, but my brain cannot help but try to do things. Like if a video does particularly well, like if the algorithm seems to send it to a bunch of people and it gets a lot of views, then I try to think like, oh, okay, well, what did I do on that video? What do I need to try to do different on the next video? So if I put that video out at 2 p.m. and it had a particular emoji in the title and something in the thumbnail, then I try that in the next video, but then it doesn't work and I have no idea, was it my title? Was it the emoji? Was it the thumbnail? Was it the time? Was it absolutely nothing I have any control over whatsoever? I have no idea, and it really can be quite unhealthy when I'm trying to figure out why a video didn't do well and maybe there's no reason that I could ever control. There was a second thing I also wanted to mention, but now I can't remember. Oh yeah, burnout. I've been doing this for years and I really love making videos. I love doing it so much, but it is really frustrating if I don't know what the algorithm is looking for, and yet I am also dependent on the algorithm for people to see my videos. That is a really frustrating and, for me, unhealthy combination. I am not burned out at the moment, but I can see how that can lead to burnout, and I need to make sure that I you know, am aware of that and taking care of myself and staying healthy. I don't know, that's it, basically. Like, yeah. Hello, it is Tuesday now, beautiful weather, but first, okay, so I just experienced something exactly this is what I was talking about in my customer service video. I was just in a department store and there was an older woman who was trying on shoes, and it was clear that she needed some assistance from someone who worked there with the shoes, and it was clear that she couldn't really walk that easily, you know, she couldn't really move around. She needed some assistance. She was sitting near the cash register, so she asked the person working there, the cashier, "Excuse me, could you help me?" And the cashier directly, like, just shook her head and was like, "No, I'm just the cashier. Nein, ich bin nur Kassiererin." She just very coldly and directly made it clear that she was not going to help the person. Not at all, not for a second. No, like, shook her head direct, "No, I'm just the cashier." It was clear she also didn't even think for a second, like, okay, I'm the cashier, I'm doing stuff right now, but this person clearly needs some assistance with the shoes. Let me at least call one of my coworkers, you know, get someone else to help her. No, she didn't spend a second caring. So I went and found someone else to help the woman. I was like, there's an older woman there that needs help with the shoes, and there was a sigh. Where is she? That's what I'm talking about with customer service. Like, come on. If you're the cashier and you can't leave, like, that's what you have to do, you're the cashier, that's your job, you could at least be polite and nice and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, you know, I have to stay here by the cashier, I can't really help you with the shoes, give me 10 minutes, or let me see if I can find anyone," or at least just kindly say, "I'm afraid I can't help you." I don't know, but everyone was just so cold and so uncaring of their fellow human being. I don't think that in Germany or the US, people working at stores need to, like, bend over backwards to have, like, the most amazing customer service. But I'm just talking about treating your fellow human beings with some kind of respect and decency, you know? So my question for you is, what are your thoughts on or experiences with the things that I mentioned in this vlog? Burnout, farting refrigerators, your favorite season? Please let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and a really big thank you so much to our patrons who support us on Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. Until next time, auf Wiedersehen.